Hello and welcome to the Genuine Learning Blog. My name is Melissa Galasso, and I am super excited to tell you a little bit about a recent announcement that came out of the FAF this week. So the Financial Accounting Foundation, the parent entity to the FASB and the GASB, announced that they are rolling out free access to the codification and GARS, the Governmental Accounting Research System. And this is really wonderful, fantastic news. Previously, there was access for free, but honestly, it was really difficult to use. And if you wanted to have really good search functionality, you had to pay for a premium membership. And so this functionality will make the codification and the GASB standards really accessible to those smaller entities who may not have access through some of their other methods that you can pay to get them. And obviously, if you want people to follow the GAAP and you want them to understand it, they should be able to read it and access it. And so this is a really amazing opportunity for smaller entities to directly go and access GAAP itself. So often what I hear from CPA firms is that their clients reach out to them and then they send them pieces of the code because they can't get access to it themselves. And so this is going to be a wonderful way to really allow smaller entities, not-for-profits, governmental entities to be able to do their own research, to access the standard, to be able to look at the examples and the implementation guidance. Sometimes when I put citations into a class, people are like, well, I don't have access to that. And that's a problem. And so this makes this a lot more accessible, even for small firms, because paying for this access is very expensive, especially if you need more than one license. So this is a big, wonderful day here that we're going to now see the implementation of this. And I am so proud of the FAF and the work that they have done to make GAAP accessible. So a little bit about the access that you're going to have here for the FASB Codification, the Accounting Standards Codification. You don't have to log in anymore. So before you had the free and the premium version, or what they call the professional view. And that was a paid subscription. That paid subscription is gone and everybody now has access. They even refunded people who had paid and it still were in their subscription period. So I think this is going to be a really interesting opportunity. Everyone gets the same access, but the search functionality is phenomenal. And so the previous search functionality in the free codification was not very easy to use. Now you can browse by topic, you can search, you can have go-to, copy and paste functionality, which doesn't sound really important until you have to do a big, massive PowerPoint, and that becomes a big deal, especially because many of the actual standards themselves are, they prohibit the copying within the PDF. So copy and paste functionality absolutely makes my day as someone who is heavily involved in researching in the codification or wanting to send a snippet to somebody. I think this is just really wonderful. And then I know all our government people are also excited to have the GARS now, the Governmental Accounting Research System. And this is super important because this is also, again, super good functionality, all in one page feature. This is true when you're trying to look at something. It does a nice combination. They even have a glossary term finder and new printing options. So I think this is going to be wonderful. Lots of people will benefit from this. And so I recommend that you take a look. So here are the two websites that you can go for both the ASC and the GARS. And hopefully you can start playing around and finding and researching what you need without having to pay for access to GAAP. So a very happy Melissa here reporting back that this was promised last month. The FAF announced it, but the actual rollout happened this week. And we couldn't be happier to share that with you. So I know it was short and sweet and to the point, but I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you're celebrating as much as I am. So thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.